Hello.
Hi, is this Rick?
Yeah.
Hey, Rick. It's Jeff, Jen, Fritch, and Tim at Q102. How are you, man? We got you on speakerphone, by the way. Say hi. everyone.
What's going on?
Good morning.
Hey.
Hi.
Jen, hey, how are you? What's going on?
Not much. We wanted to have you on the show for just a couple of minutes if you didn't mind coming on and chatting with us. We got a phone call from a friend of yours, and she had a lot of nice things to say. You're Mr. Handsome, Mr. Charisma, nice guy, and this person would like to get together with you again if you're open.
Okay, now I'm confused.
Do you remember Amanda?
Yeah.
What did you think of Amanda? She seems awfully nice on the phone.
No, she was very nice. I mean, it's just weird though. We'd like, okay.
Well, she's a fan of our show.
We met up, but it wasn't a it wasn't a date or anything. But
No.
we kind of got together.
No, she said you guys met out somewhere. You enjoyed each other's company enough to go back to your place. You hung out, I guess, and things may have happened.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was a pretty cool thing. I mean, wasn't looking for anything, and all of a sudden, we're having this great time. And I thought it was going to turn into something, but kind of soon after, it's pretty apparent to me that that wasn't the issue. It wasn't going to happen.
When did that become apparent to you? With that same evening or after the fact?
Yeah. Okay. Well, she probably left out the phone call.
What phone call?
There was that phone call later in the night when she thought I was asleep.
She got a phone call?
She got a phone call, yeah. And she started whispering. And it was pretty heated. I mean, it's got to be an ex or a boyfriend. I don't know, but I'm hoping it's an ex. But, I mean, she definitely said, like, I don't know, not verbatim, but, like, I just picked up this guy at a bar, just effed him. And, like, you're an a-hole. This is the best sex of my life.
Ooh.
And a lot of whisper screaming. But
so she thinks you're asleep. You're overhearing this. Is she in the same room or is she in the other room?
she was in the bathroom.
Oh.
But, I mean, it was that loud. I mean, it was right there. And it just felt to me like, okay, I'm just revenge sex or something. Pick up this guy, have fun, then call your ex and,
Let him know you did it.
rub it in his face.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess. That's kind of disappointing. I liked her, but I just, she left the next morning. I said, okay, I'm sure she's off to do whatever. So, okay, have fun.
Okay, so you're like, okay, so she totally used me for revenge sex then.
That's what it felt like, I got to be honest. So,
That's what it sounded like anyway.
yeah.
Amanda.
No, that is not it. I had no idea that you heard me. Honestly, I was a little bit drunk. That was my ex I was talking to because he kept blowing up my phone. I told you I was with him for 2 years and he lied to me and cheated on me the entire time. And he was begging me to forgive him and get back together with him. And I am so done with him. And I thought, I don't know, when I got up to go to the bathroom, I heard my phone buzzing. So I just picked him up and kind of rage told him that, hoping he'd finally leave me alone if he knew I moved on. I am done with that chapter. I just wanted him to stop calling me while I was with you.
And so you told him, you and I are done. I just picked up this guy and we had the best sex of my entire life and you can F off.
I mean, to be honest, I was a little bit tipsy. I don't remember saying it exactly like that, but is there a high chance I said that? Yes. Yeah.
And I could hear you drunk whispering in the bathroom,
oh, yeah.
Hey, guess what? He was way better than you will ever be.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing this. I really want to see you again.
Yeah.
Well, on one hand, thank you for the compliment. It's
Oh,
always
yeah.
nice to get
That's true.
good reviews. But on the other hand, kind of does sound like revenge sex still. So
Ooh.
I just, is that a thing? Is this over? Is this going to happen
no,
again?
it's so over. This has been months. I mean, it's not like we broke up yesterday. I totally see how you see it like that. But, I really like you and I loved being with you and I think you're amazing and I'd love to get to know you better.
Ooh, she just picked him up.
And I hope my ex sees us out together.
I hope my ex is listening right now.
Yeah, I mean, that could be fun to actually go on a first date, and then we can have an update after that, I guess.
Oh, boy.
So, yeah, I'd like that as well. But, yeah, as long as we kind of put all that away, or maybe we control them together. That could be fun.
No, like I promise I will not even call him back. That's it. Like, that's it. I just needed to say it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. I'm not a possessive or jealous person really either. I just kind of wanted to make sure where we were.
No, but I remember a situation in a previous relationship where I was with someone. She was still really angry at her ex. And it got to the point where I said to her, I go, listen, you got to let this stuff go, because every time this dude's name comes up, your whole demeanor changes and you get angry. And I'm not saying it's not justified, but it's beginning to make me feel like we can't move forward in this relationship because you haven't resolved your feelings and your anger toward him. I'm not saying these feelings aren't valid, but it's starting to interfere with our progress. So
Right.
I got to know, are you over this guy or not?
I mean, you're not wrong. Like, I will figure this out.
Yeah. Jeff, and Jeff was used for revenge sex all the time.
All the time.
And he would hear these phone calls about it was the best sex
Oh,
they
my
ever
gosh.
had. And,
I mean,
but that doesn't mean that there isn't potential there.
so what are
Yeah.
you saying, Amanda? You saying Rick wasn't the best sex you've ever had?
Oh no, it was. That's why I'm doing this. Honestly.
All right.
All right, well, we'll set
Can't
it
really
up.
say no to that.
Yeah, how can you say no?
Yeah.
We're going to make the arrangements. We'll set everything up. It's on us. Rick, thanks for taking the call.
Hey.
Amanda, appreciate you putting yourself out there.
Thank you.